channel.
Hey, you know what time it is?
What time is it, man?
Welcome everyone to another episode of The Beatdown, the segment and channel where two worlds collide. I am your host, Class, and this is my co-host,
Mr. J. How's it going, guys? We have another one for you, and we would like to remind you, if you like these videos or this content, go in the section below. Share, like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. And without further ado, today we're continuing on with our villain and anti-hero tournament. And I'm going to start things off by representing DC Comics, John Constantine. Some other people like to say John Constantine, but I like to see Constantine. It just feels right. Anyways, let's get into the super brief origin story, shall we? Okay. So, John happens to kill his mom and his little brother inside the womb. Daddy didn't like it, abuses him, so his older sister says, hey, you know what, why don't you spend time with me? Teaches him the mystic dark arts. Turns out their family has been using this for generations and generations, so he's a part of a certain mystical cult, I guess. And he eventually goes and adventures out to fight demons and angels at the same time. And that is the super brief origin story of John Constantine. Okay, now let's get into the powers and abilities of these. So, hopefully I'm saying this right. Divination? Hoping I'm saying that right, because it doesn't say divination, it says divination, I think. Magic, demon summoning, curses, spirit ward creation, golemancy, necromancy, illusion casting, synchronicity wave traveling. He has summoned the voice of Billy Batson to channel the power of Shazam, was able to escape the helmet of fate by killing Dr. Fate himself, or killing Fate inside the helmet. Survived an attack from Darkseid as he attempted to throw him from space on Earth. Even after crash landing, Constantine still got up. Locked Superman in a dream world. Okay, that's not... Superman was going crazy in this alternate universe where he's mad and like one of those like Injustice guys where he's killing people for no reason and doing all the bad things. And Constantine was able to get a bunch of people together and magically get him stuck in a dream world for quite a bit of time. Eventually, Superman gets out, but the fact that he was able to do that is a pretty impressive feat in itself. And again, I said already, he got the helmet off of Dr. Fate by having Dr. Fate itself being killed in it. Yeah, so those are the powers, abilities, and feats there. All right, so now let's get into the end game. So let's talk about some key essential factors. Dormammu has faced characters like Doctor Strange, and in a sense, Doctor Strange and John Constantine are on the same boat. I mean, when it comes to mystic arts of magic and everything, these guys are clever as F. So, you can say, and it's an argument to be said, that Dormammu has been defeated by Doctor Strange, so the same element can be applied by John Constantine, because John Constantine does have the ability to summon a lot of interesting tricks, and he's a very clever character in himself. Let's see, what else? Oh, the other thing was demons. Now, John Constantine has been fighting demons of mystic realms and magic for a long time. He's been in it. I mean, he literally, he got joined into a Justice League Dark because he has to be the guy who also works with other people that fight dark, demonic things that have a form of magic that we can't even comprehend. And he has to figure that stuff out every single time on his own. So he is an impressive character in himself. So the fact that he has defeated demons also does kind of indicate that he's defeated people with mystical and magical elements. That means he's capable of probably taking someone like Dormammu down without pretty much any kind of... It's not going to be that challenging as much as it would seem like it would be. All right, so let's say Dormammu is not going down without a fight. Okay, and John Constantine, you're thinking, okay, I'm a human. What can he do? I mean, he's a guy. He's a regular guy with blood. I could just wipe him out of existence or hit him so hard to take his organs out. Like, right? Not necessarily. the reason why John Constantine is considered one of the most powerful, mystic art characters out there is because he doesn't rely on his strength. He relies on his bronze and his brains in a way. More of his brains more than bronze. So in a way, let's say there are two ways where he can kind of juice himself up. Let's say he wanted to add that extra element of strength. He could, again, summon Billy Batson's voice. Uses the Shazam power. And it's been shown that in the comics, he used the Shazam power to fight somebody, a demon. So yes, he can use that power to go against someone like Dormammu, along with using his brain to kind of outwit him. Another thing is he can also use the Dr. Fate helmet. I mean, the Dr. Fate helmet, if he puts it on, he can make multiple John Constantines of himself. He can make magic that would be probably twice as more powerful, because obviously John Constantine is probably one of the most worthy characters to be wearing that helmet, since he's a lot more smarter in the mystic arts than probably half the other characters that got into this helmet in the first place. So Dr. Fate's helmet or Shazam's powers, either way, that extra boost of strength or extra boost of element of distraction gives John Constantine a way to figure a way to take out Dormammu, and this is where he takes him out. Dormammu is strong in his own element, but take him out of his own element in some other environments, he's not very strong. He does get weakened, and he does not do very well with the character. So I want to say that if John Constantine puts him out of his environment, somewhere where there isn't really much flames near it, or any of the magic arts that usually gives Dormammu an upper advantage, something with more of a light, more positive energy force, they would put Dormammu at a disadvantage, because John Constantine has been able to conjure away from heaven and hell, because the guy can do it, but most of the time he's usually with the whole hell thing. But if Constantine needed to, he could create and conjure a spell where he could take Dormammu to an element and environment where it's just constantly a positive field of mystical energy near him, that Dormammu is more enlightened by dark energy. He's more power and strong and steroid out with that. But with light energy or positive energy, anything with any more channel of good energy, it's not going to really give him the strength he needs. Again, gives John Constantine the advantage to go against him in that way. Either way, again, John Constantine has so many ways where he could outwit Dormammu like Doctor Strange did, or he can even summon a demon into himself to fight against Dormammu, or he can even summon a demon just to come and fight his battle for him. He could probably summon Trigon to come through if he wanted to, and have him fight for him if he wanted to, because Constantine has been able to have big dudes fight on his behalf based just using on his intellect. So it's safe to say that with all these elements on John Constantine's side, yeah, he's got this in the bag.
Is that it?
Okay, my contestant today is Marvel's Dormammu.
Dormammu!
Pretty sure we already explained these characters' brief origin already, but try to be fast. Dormammu pretty much is not from this plane of existence, so he and his sister entered what was the Dark Realm or something like that, and they were currently at war with someone. Dormammu used that chance to seize control of the realm, and that's pretty much how he became ruler over the Dark Dimension. Now, going over his powers, abilities, and feats. Where is that? That's here. Superhuman strength, obviously. It's more. I don't even know if it's really superhuman. It's more like god level strength. But anyway, astral projection, abilities to transmute matter. So pretty much what he does is he consumes matter and turns it into energy for himself. Flight, interstellar transport, control over the elements, energy projection, as well as absorption, time travel, and transformation. Dormammu can change his appearance as well as his size, either for intimidation or just for more power. Going through some of his feats, he has killed I think a couple different Doctor Strange in a couple different timelines. He's on level with Odin, He's called Galactus his slave. That's just disrespect. He scared Loki, defeated Squirrel Girl. Mephisto himself has said that Dormammu could easily destroy Mephisto, his realm, as well as Asgard, if he so wanted to.
Yep.
So, going into the endgame, he's going to have to obviously keep John Constantine in his own realm where he has the upper advantage. He's going to have to try to prevent him from using any of those elements or those little tools that he carries. So, I don't know how he's always carrying all this stuff around. I don't know if he just has a lot of pockets or he has a backpack. I don't know what the deal is, but
magic coat.
Yeah, seriously, dude. Yeah. Definitely don't let him use Naboo's helmet, as well as try to let him speak. So definitely try to close his mouth. And just through sheer power, I want to say Dormammu has it. If anything, I think John Constantine would need help to defeat Dormammu. Could he defeat him? Yes, I do believe he could, if he had help from other people. But if he doesn't, it's going to be a lot like the end of the first Doctor Strange movie, where he's just killing him over and over and over and over. You know, if Constantine can try to maybe do that whole time loop, but I don't know if Dormammu's going to fall for that again. So he's just going to be like, no, you know what? I'm not going to bargain. I'm not going to let you make a deal. No, I did this already. I'm just going to kill you over and over and over and over.
I got plenty of time.
Right?
What you got, human?
Yeah,
kill you.
Right? I ain't got nowhere to go.
I'm sure you got a girlfriend or something, right? You got to save the world, huh? You want to go back to that, right?
Yeah, eventually. I really just think over time of that will just break Constantine's mind. So, yeah, like I said, if Constantine wants to win this, I think he's going to need help. But just through sheer force, I want to say Dormammu's going to take it. Especially if he's able to keep him in his own realm, and he's able to keep him from using his little tools and his little things that'll help him out. Yeah, no. Maybe if he's able to transform to Shazam, but even then, I want to say Dormammu might be a little bit stronger. You know, in order for him to call someone like Galactus his slave, that's pretty.
Galactus, get over here. Give me a beer. Okay.
Like, that is not only disrespectful, but that just shows you how strong he really is. Yeah. If Constantine wants to win this, I think he's gonna need help. But if he don't have help, so I want to see Dormammu has it. But it's not up to me.
And it's not up to me. It's up to you guys. So, if you guys like my boy's argument, let's start it off with you, bro. If you guys like my boy argument, what would you do, brother? What can you do?
Hashtag Dormammu.
All right. And if you like my argument, you know what you can do? You can hashtag John Constantine or Constantine, whatever you guys want to say. And as always, no press fam, we really appreciate you guys. By the way, if you guys want to get your vote counted on, you can count it on either the bottom description below. You will get 2 votes counted for that if you do it on YouTube. If you go on TikTok, it's just going to count as 1 vote, just so we're clear. As always, no press fam, we really appreciate you guys. Catch you guys later. Peace.